Okay, mine is no less horrible, but different, otherwise. I have a family. So when I was homeschooling my daughter, Ria, she was 8 years old at the time. She was sitting right next to me. We were doing English, and basically what happened is that she had made a mistake. She reached across me to get an eraser, and when she reached across me, because she was upset with me because I was making her do something that she didn't like to do, she brushed past me as a kind of upset with you type of thing. So when she did that, she suddenly felt something because she reached across me on my left breast, and she lost all her anger suddenly. She said, "Mommy, what's that?" And she had always been obsessed with my breast ever since she was breastfed. So I didn't really think anything. I said, go back to work. But I quietly was like, and felt something. And there was indeed something like protruding from my breast. And I was like, how did I not notice something this large protruding from my breast? So, very humbling to have your 8-year-old daughter notice more about your body than you. So I went into the bedroom. I said, you continue your work. I went to the bedroom and asked my husband to feel it, because next to me, he's the person with most experience. Yes. So I said, do you feel something there? And he was also like, maybe. Yeah, it feels like something there, but I don't know whether it wasn't there before. I was like, thanks a lot for paying attention. That's great. So the next day, and I'm not very proactive about my health on that front. I hate to go and see doctors. I'm not interested in those kinds of things. So I went to see a doctor. I don't know what made me, but I went to the GP the next day, and he said, look, you have lumpy breasts, so I would like to send you to see a breast surgeon. At that point, again, still alarm bells are not going off in my head, because there's no history of anything in my family, no cancer anywhere for 3 generations of my family. So I thought, okay, I'll go, because apparently I have lumpy breasts. The next day, I went to the breast surgeon. I made the quickest appointment I could, and it was the following day. And the breast surgeon was also kind of equally dismissive about, it could be hormonal. It could be that you are, Indian women have lumpy breasts. Yeah. Whatever it is, I would like to get it investigated, because there's definitely something there that wasn't there before. And who do I believe? I believe my 8-year-old daughter, because she was always obsessed with my breasts. So the breast surgeon said, all right, if you really want to, and I said, who wants to do these things? But if you really want to, you can go and have a mammogram and an ultrasound. You're a bit on the young side. I was 43 at the time. He said, but I said, yeah, let me do it for my own peace of mind. He sent me for a mammogram. He sent me for an ultrasound, and all of those came back normal. All right, so yours was BI-RADS 5. Mine was BI-RADS 2. Okay. So that means low risk for breast cancer. I wasn't convinced though, because as more I felt it, I was like, something is not right here. Yeah, something is not right. So I went back to the breast surgeon and said, can I have another scan? Because the mammogram and ultrasound are normal. I went for an MRI. Once I did the MRI, it came back indeterminate. He said, well, the only other thing we can do now is a biopsy. So it was a Friday when I got the results back. And on that particular day, because I work in this industry, I realized that if it was going to go wrong and I was going to be diagnosed with cancer, then I needed to make sure that I didn't eat anything in the morning, and that I could just do the test that day, so I didn't have to wait over the weekend for the results. That morning I didn't have breakfast, took the husband along, and as soon as I walked in the room, when I saw the doctor, I knew that it was bad news, because you walk in and there's all this like between the nurse, between my husband and him, and even while he's examining me, even though I know he's not telling me, he wants me to come out, get dressed, and then say, you have breast cancer. And yeah, those words will change your life.
Forever.
It's an exquisite kind of pain that you will feel at that time. But as like you did, I was kind of galvanized into action. Yeah, really very important to figure out for yourself, what can I do? So that was the story of getting diagnosed, which, as you can see, is different for every person. We all go through different things. One commonality is that as women particularly, we kind of got on with the job of having the diagnosis, going back to work, or needing to plan things so that you don't have to wait unnecessarily.
Yeah. You just feel that you need to get in control or something, and that you, even though you're sick, you just need to settle whatever outstanding issues that is pending along the way.
Yes, very much so. So that's our story about getting diagnosed and the worry that we went through. I was in a family situation. Wendy was on her own. So you can see that, we wanted to give you all kinds of different perspectives. Both of us had a kind of experience that we had to curate for ourselves. As you will find through these videos, you will find that we were very strong advocates for ourselves, and we educated ourselves along the way. So that would be our take-home message.